Hello there. How is everybody doing on this beautiful summer day? I thought maybe we could do a little bit of yoga to get our day started or ended. I don't know what time of day you are watching this video, but yoga is perfect for any time of day. So let's all come onto our yoga mats and we're going to take a nice seat. Make sure your bottom is connected to the mat. So you're going to want to sit down nice and comfortable on that mat. So these are our sit bones and we're nice and comfortable. We're going to allow our shoulders to roll back and have our palms facing the ceiling. Let's take some nice breaths, okay? In through our nose and out through our mouth. We're going to do this 3 times. Here we go. One more time. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you just love taking a break and breathing? Let's do some meditation. Hold up your hands and here we go. Ready? Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Really quietly. Peace. Beautiful. Who knows why we are using our hands? The reason that we use our hands when we do our meditation is because they are our pressure points. Peace begins with me. So we can feel it just a little bit more when we touch our hands. How about Om? Have you ever heard Om? Om. Sometimes people say it when they're meditating. Om is the heartbeat of the universe. That's right. If you listen really closely, you can hear the heartbeat of the universe. Let's do it together one more time. So nice. How about Namaste? Who knows what Namaste means? Namaste. The good inside me sees the good inside you. Namaste. Good job. So before we start moving and getting into our yoga practice, I was thinking maybe we need to get rid of our monkey mind. Our monkey mind is that thing that we're hanging on to that kind of we take around like in a suitcase, take around thoughts and stress and worry and judgment and things that we don't want to hang on to, but they can cloud our mind up. That gives us a monkey mind. So the best way to get out of your monkey mind is when you meditate or when you breathe. Okay, so we're going to get rid of our monkey minds together before we do anything else in our practice. Are you ready? I think we're going to have to stand up for this. And depending upon where you are in the house, you can run around. But in the beginning, let's all stay on our yoga mats, okay?
See the little monkey up in the tree. S-I-T-T-I-N-G. Now the little monkey gets restless and grooves. Look at him doing his monkey moves. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. My brain is like the monkey, restless all the time. I think I'll meditate to clear my mind.
Good job.
See the crazy monkey shaking it loose.
My monkey mind.
Now he's drinking
So much in my
some coconut juice. Little crazy monkey falls out of the tree. He's stumbling around, acting really silly. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. My brain is like a monkey, restless all the time. I think I'll meditate to clear my mind. monkey, he had a fright when he got that scorpion bite. He danced around in circles and yelped in pain. That scorpion bite made
All
him
of
go
these things you should have in your
insane.
mind.
Ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. My brain is like a monkey, restless all the time. I think I'll meditate to clear my mind.
We all know how to meditate.
I don't want to grow up and act real crazy, so I'll meditate a lot. I won't be lazy. My mind should be calm, just like the sea, not like a crazy funky monkey. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
Wow, that was wonderful. So now is your monkey mind gone? Are you thinking a little bit clearer, a little bit better? That's great. Okay, so now let's do some yoga. So now that we've gotten rid of our monkey minds, let me tell you a little story. So let's all sit down on our yoga mats and let's all sit crisscross applesauce. So this story is about what happened to me yesterday when I was in my kitchen. I was in my kitchen sitting at the table. Make sure you get into your tabletop position. Every yoga position I say, why don't we get into the position? It's fun. So yesterday I was sitting at my table in my favorite chair. And I decided that I had to bake some muffins for breakfast. So I decided to reach up really high. And I reached with my left hand and then my right hand, and I grabbed some flour to make my muffin. So what's the flour pose? Here's the flour pose. So I grabbed some flour to make my muffins, and I put the flour down on the countertop. And I had to stir that flour in with all of that batter I was using to make the muffin. Let's go the other way. Real big. Beautiful. And then I decided to take a look at the consistency of my muffin. So I was baking in a big bowl, and I got down real low to take a look at how much batter I had. So then I came back and I sat down in my staff pose. This is what the staff pose looks like. Nice and straight with your head going up toward that ceiling. Beautiful. And then I said, I think my pancakes, my waffles, and my muffins are all ready. So I got all of my breakfast and I put it on the table. Everything looked so good. But before I could eat anything, my dog, ruff, 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 came into the room. And so then, once the dog was in the room, my kitty cat came in too. Meow, meow. And I thought to myself, well, my dog and my cat are taking up so much space, I'm going to have to balance everything on that table. So then I tried to balance Do you know the balancing table? Let's bring one of our legs out and the opposite arm out. This is the balancing table. Okay, let's bring them in and do the other side. Beautiful. And after I had my dog and my cat and my breakfast, I finished up, I washed my hands, and I took a nice long walk all the way up the mountain. When I got up to the top of the mountain, I saw a beautiful palm tree. Don't forget your tree pose. And maybe I can grow my branches out. What about the other side? A second tree. Good job. Bring those arms in. That's beautiful. And then it started to get really cloudy. I think it was going to start raining. And I looked up and I saw a beautiful star that was coming out. It was becoming nighttime. So I walked back down the mountain and I went into my house. And I came into my house and I went into my bedroom. And in the bedroom, I saw an aquarium. And the aquarium had a fish in it. Do we know the fish pose? Let's do the fish pose. So I'm going to lift up my bottom. I'm going to put my hands underneath my bottom with my legs straight out. And I'm going to go up on my elbows. This is the fish pose. I saw fish in my aquarium. Do you know what else I saw in the aquarium? I saw a turtle. Turtle. Beautiful. So I saw a turtle and I saw a fish in the aquarium. And then I left my room. I went back into the kitchen and I found out that what we were having for dinner. Mom told me what we were having for dinner. Do you know what we were having? Here's a hint. A crab. We were going to have crab for dinner. And I told her, Mom, the crab belongs in my aquarium with my fish and my turtle. Beautiful. And then I had a great dinner. And then I watched a little bit of TV. Here's my TV watching pose. And then when I finished, I went to bed. The end. That's a great story. I want to hear some stories from you, but I need 5 yoga poses in the story. My story was really long. Maybe you can think of another story that's a little bit shorter. Give me 5 yoga poses. You can use chair, you can use boat, any of those poses. Why don't you let me know if you can think of a story? I would love to do the yoga postures in one of my videos. Okay, before we go, I think that we need to start doing some sun salutations because that's how we get our hearts beating so that we're ready to go out and have a great day. Okay, are you ready? Let's start off in our child's pose. I'm going to push myself up to my tabletop pose and I'm going to go straight into my down dog. Here's my down dog. I'm going to walk my hands backwards and I'm going to slowly roll on up. Here I am in my mountain. Bring your arms all the way up. Oh, let's move all the way to the right-hand side. All the way up. Let's move to the left-hand side. Let's do this one more time. Beautiful. Come on back up. Okay, are you ready to do your sun salutations? Here we go. Let's come over to the top of our mat. I'm going to go sideways so you can see what it looks like sideways. Let's do a little back bend, teeny tiny back bend. And we're going to come all the way down to our plank pose, and let's come all the way down to our cobra. Push yourself back to your down dog. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Let's walk back up. This is called a halfway lift. I'm going halfway. I'm not going all the way up and I'm not going all the way down. So I'm going halfway. You got it. This is a halfway lift. Now I'm going all the way down. Now I'm coming all the way back up. Okay, let's do this sun salutation again. Back bend, inhale up, all the way down. Half lift, bring the hands down, and let's do a sun salutation. Here's plank, here's cobra. I'm gonna push back to my down dog. Whoo-wee, one more. Let's walk up to the top of the mat. Let's do our halfway lift. Let's come all the way down. Let's go all the way back up. Here's our active mountain. Back bend, up. Inhale, half lift, and then we're gonna come all the way down. This time, I'm gonna inhale to my upward facing dog. Little bit higher than the cobra. Exhale to my down dog. I'm going to inhale as I look to the top of the mat. Now I'm going to walk up. So we're going to do another little mini salutation here. So this time let's take a breath and find our chair pose. And we're going to lower down. From here, I'm going to come all the way down. Inhale to your cobra or your upward dog, and exhale to your down dog. Nice. Now I'm going to bring my right leg up. Look, I'm a three-legged dog. Now I'm going to bring my leg on through. And now I'm going to step up into my warrior two. Who remembers warrior two? We've only done this a couple times. Breathing. And from right here, I'm going to now come into my star pose. And now I'm going to go into my warrior two the other direction. And then I'm going to step my feet together into my mountain. And I'm going to turn to face you, and I'm going to take a star pose. I wanted to make one complete circle. Beautiful. Bring your hands together and lower down and shake that out. Okay, one more. We're going to do our twisting, our prayer twisting, okay? So first we're going to start from a chair. Here's your chair pose. Nice and low. Bring your hands together, and now we're going to twist to the right-hand side. You got it? Then I'm going to come back. Let my arms loose, straighten my legs. I'm going to do my gorilla pose. Who remembers gorilla? Bring your feet out a little bit, and maybe you can touch your toes and bend your knees. Okay, let's come back. Here's our chair. Together, bring your hands down, and here we go. We're going to twist, okay? Let's move the other direction. Come all the way back. Woo, and lower your hands. Now we're all gonna come down because we're gonna do one more pose together. We're gonna do our crow pose. I'm gonna use a block for my crow pose. If you have a block or a pillow or a cookbook or something, try to use that. Be very, very careful. Some of us know how to do crow and some of us know how to do baby crow. So I'm gonna do both of them, okay? So here's the block, and I'm gonna go and find my crow. So first I'm gonna get into my frog pose. Who knows the frog pose? This is the frog pose. See, I look like a frog, but my hands are down on the mat. I'm on my toes. Legs are right outside my arms. And I pretend that I have glue stuck to my legs and my arms. So this is where my legs are gonna stay. Now I'm gonna come forward on my tippy toes. This might be it for you. Maybe you'll lift up one leg or maybe two. Maybe you can put that forehead on the block or your pillow or whatever you're using. And then you're coming back. Beautiful. I'm gonna do that one more time, okay? If you're too tired, don't do it. But if you wanna try it one more time, I'm gonna show you baby crow and the big crow. So I'm gonna get into my frog pose here with my fingers spread nice and wide and my hands on the mat. Legs are on my arms. So I'm gonna come up, maybe lift up one leg at a time. This is my baby crow. And I'm on my big toes, or I'm gonna lift them both up. Beautiful! You did it. That looks great. So we've done our yoga poses. We've done getting rid of our crazy monkey minds. So now you're ready to go out and have a beautiful rest of your day. So we're gonna end our practice. How are we gonna end our practice? The same way we always do. Let's bring our hands up and do our meditation. Ready? Peace begins with me. One more time, really quiet. Peace begins with me. And now one more time, only in your head. Beautiful. How about Om? Who remembers what Om means? Right, the heartbeat of the universe. Is that what you said? I'm not sure, but that's what it means, the heartbeat of the universe. And how about breathing? Let's do 3 big breaths. I'm gonna use my arms. One more time. Beautiful. How about namaste? Who remembers what namaste means? Do you remember? It means the good inside me sees the good inside you. Namaste. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, whatever time it is that you are watching this video. Another video is coming to you very soon. Namaste.